Alchemy, episode number
13.
13. Lucky number 13.
Yeah.
You know, this kind of sums up or ends up the month on personal alchemy. We've invested this entire last month in personal alchemy. We started with the body and how to change the chemistry there through diet and many different things. And then we've invested quite a bit of time in the last several weeks on mental and emotional alchemy.
Yes.
And why is that such an important component of alchemy in general, Bear?
I mean, that's our entire life. It's run by our emotions. And what was the first one? Mental?
Yeah. So,
mental and emotional alchemy. You figure that out, and you've got a golden life.
how you doing on that one?
Man. Yeah. I have my days.
You have your days. I think we all have our days.
Yeah.
So, you know what we hear a lot about in personal performance circles is what you think about, you become. Is that true, Bear?
I don't think so. That doesn't sound right.
You know, what you think about comes about. That's another common.
I think about Mars all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to turn into Mars.
No, not so fast on what you think about, you become. Because, you see, thoughts by themselves, here's a shocker, have very little power.
Why is that?
Well, because your emotional mind, which we've invested some time the last several weeks, if you missed the last episodes, check them out. Your emotional mind, also known as your unconscious mind, is much more attuned to spirit.
True.
And emotions drive behavior. Thoughts, more often than not, keep you from spirit.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
The hamster running in the wheel.
That hamster running. Talk some more about that one.
Well, it's just, whatever thoughts that are going on, just, and just repeating, just blah, blah. Would you stop already?
What's going on in your hamster wheel right now, Bersabeh?
Just that. Just what I explained.
That you're giving a visual. You're seeing emotions or energy emotion. We talked about that, I think, in our last episode. They move the body, they act. At the end of the day, spirit, which the mysteries call spirit, which is the animating life force, is much more tuned to emotions and feelings than it is to thought. And thoughts keep us from that animating principle. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Life is a
feeling.
What is it? Why are you whispering?
I don't know. Did you feel that? Life is a feeling.
That's what she sounds like when she does her intuitive consulting sessions. I'll just tell you, how does it feel?
I'm reading your mind. I'm going to read your
You're
mind.
reading their feelings. Life is a feeling. I mean, the bottom line, all kidding aside, you make every decision, every moment of every day based upon how you think it will make you feel.
True.
Is this true even for very rational, logical people, Bersabeh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They make decisions. They say, "Oh, I make decisions based on logic and reason."
No, they're making based upon how it makes them feel.
They make decisions based upon how strongly they feel
about their logical choice.
Logic and their reason, how logically they feel something is. And here's the difficult thing for us all to deal with from an alchemical perspective. Most emotions are reactions.
True.
So change your thinking, change your life. What you think about, you become. What you think about comes about. All those kind of little things. Not suggesting thoughts aren't important. They are. They're a directional device. But in and of themselves, they're incomplete because most emotions are reactions. In fact, the field of epigenetics tells us that 50% of who you are, 50% is based upon your genetic programming.
That's a lot.
It's kind of frightening. And so you go, man, I'm in trouble, because
I am doomed.
My genetics are pretty challenging, pretty messed up. But the good news is that leaves 50% that aren't genetics. And what epigenetics tells us is that you can utilize that 50% to literally transmute your life. And that's based upon, do you remember how it breaks down, Bersabeh?
I believe, is it 20% environment?
Oh, you're close.
40%.
Cut it in half.
15%, right.
Wait.
10%. Apparently I can't do math.
And how do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good about it, actually. 10%. 10% is your environment.
So your environment is 24/7. Your habits are off and on, but your environment is 24/7. And so 10% of how you either transmute your life and create different results or not is based upon your environment. And that leaves an additional 40%, which is based upon your habits. So we do have the ability, through transmuting our habits, through transmuting and creating empowering environments, to literally transmute our life. So what we would ask you to think about and feel into, given the topic of today, is how can you create a more empowering environment? Who's in your environment? What's in your environment? Is it empowering you and making you feel good? Because if you're feeling good, then you're going to do good.
True.
And then what are your habits? Are your habits empowering, and are they making you feel good, think good, behave good, perform good? Well, if they are, then you're going to do good. Something to think about, but more importantly, to feel into and to act upon. I want to thank you for a couple of moments of your day today.
Thank you for being here.
And we will see you next week, starting a new topic for the new month.
We are. What is it?
We are. I don't have it in front of me. Thanks for putting me on the spot.
Okay,
but
no
I do.
problem.
We will have it by next Monday. I promise you.
I'm sure you will.
God bless. Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye.